So today we are here with the students of Exchange Erasmus Plus from France. We would like to take a short interview with you guys, and I would like you to first introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Guillaume. I'm 16 years old and I am in a scientific class in France.
My name is Julie. I'm 16 years old. I'm French and I am in scientific class with Guillaume.
Hello, my name is Jean-Marie Le Gall and I'm a French teacher. I teach biology and geology in Julie and Guillaume school.
Hello, I'm Emily. I'm a teacher of biology and geology too, and I am 27 years old.
Okay, so the first question is, what is the difference between school in France and Poland?
In France, we have 7 hours of lessons per day, and in Poland, it's quite short because there is only 45 minutes of lessons, and in France there is 1 hour.
And the day in France are longer because you start school at 8 o'clock in the morning and you finish at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's longer, and I find the break here are really short. Because in France, when you want to eat, you have a break during 2 hours. And here, it's only 10 minutes or 20, and it's really short.
And to the teachers, I would like to ask you, can you see the difference between education in Poland and France?
Okay. In Poland, we observe that there is a lot of knowledge to learn for students, and in France there is less knowledge, and we work by group or we work about communication, and the exam is maybe easier in France because there is less knowledge as in Poland.
Well, I wouldn't say easier, but it's really different from the final exam you have to pass, because our baccalaureate they have to show that they have some knowledges, but it's much more about communication and the way you have to find the right knowledges that you have in your brain, and how to pick the right information in several documents, and they have to write many pages about one problem, just one question, and they have to solve this question with many documents and with the help of some knowledges that they have. So it's really different. It's less knowledges, but much more communication, I think.
And now to the students, what subjects can you choose in your school, and what languages do you study?
I learn biology, math, and physics and chemistry, because I am in a scientific class, of course, and I learn English, French, and German.
I learned the same subject like Guillaume, and I have French, history, geography too, but my principal subjects are mathematics, chemistry and physics. But you can learn 3 languages in French, but if you are really motivated, you can learn 4 languages. I have a brother and he learns French, English, German and Chinese at school.
Yeah, they can also learn Russian if they want to, but it's just for some students.
So there is no limit in studying languages in your school?
Well, they have to learn English. It's the first language, and it's obligatory to learn English. And then they have to choose between Spanish or German when they are in the middle school, when they are 13. And after, in high school, they can begin an optional language. So it's just for some students, the ones who are really motivated, as Julie said. So they can pick between Chinese or Russian or many other languages. It depends on the high school, the optional language.
And what do you think of Polish people?
Polish people are very open-minded and they are very kind with us, and it's very cool to speak with Polish people.
Yeah, Polish people are really nice, and I don't know what to say, but in France we say Polish people are a bit cold and proud, but it's not true. It's false. I don't know why we say that, because it's not true.
And we believe Polish people are very welcoming with us when we arrive. Everybody is smart and smile to us and give a lot of gifts for us. And we are very happy to be here and to spend a week with you.
Yeah, so we had maybe some stereotypes before going here, because every people has some stereotypes about every countries. For example, we know that you have some stereotypes about France, maybe that we eat frogs and snails, and that we are maybe rude. But yeah, our stereotypes maybe was that it was a cold weather country with maybe with vodka, a lot of vodka everywhere. It's stereotypes, but you are really warm people, who are really nice, and you welcomed us really well, and we are really glad to be here.
Yeah, good to hear that. What Polish dishes did you try, and even if you tried, did you like them?
Yesterday I ate some peregoni. Pierogi. Yeah, and it was very good. Delicious. Yeah.
I try some Polish dishes, but I can't remember the name. But it was really good.
What was in the dishes? What was the
Like a ravioli, pierogi, and quoi d'autre? I can't remember.
We also tried pierogi. I tried also a soup, a sour soup, which was served inside the bread with an egg inside. It was really good.
Okay, and I drank a lot of beer, Polish beer, and herbata, and I didn't eat, I just drink.
Yeah, so what Polish city would you like to visit, or did you ever heard of any?
I have heard about Warsaw, and that's all.
I would like to visit Krakow, Warsaw, and Warszawę. Yeah, Wrocław. Yeah.
I also would love to visit Krakow and Warsaw.
And I would like to hiking in Karpata, the mountains, Karpat, and see the sea and the seaside of Poland.
So Christmas are coming, and can you tell me some typical Christmas tradition that are in France?
Of course, in France we have the Christmas tree, and we buy some present for our family, but we haven't the Saint Nicholas, so it's good to have some present for this.
In Christmas, you are only with your family, and you buy some present to your family, and typical, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really a family time in France, and some family they celebrate it on the 24th, and some of them celebrate it on the 25th. It depends on the family, and the kids they get a lot of gifts, and maybe as in other countries. But maybe the difference are in the meals, because you have a lot of starters and the entrée, and then the plat de résistance with the chicken and a lot of the foie gras, and I think the main difference are in the dishes. In southern France, there is even the 13 dishes meal. It's mainly in south of France, and there are 13 different dishes for the meals.
So it's pretty sure the same, but we don't eat meat on Christmas. So what did you like the most in our city, Poznań?
With Carolina, I visited some famous place in Poznan, but I don't remember the name. But it was very beautiful because there is a lot of light, color light, and it's very beautiful.
Poznań is a really beautiful town because buildings are really beautiful, and but it's really cold, so I'm not used. But
we went with the history teacher to the Cittadella Park, and it was night. And during the afternoon, I would like to run in this park, and it's my favorite place in Poznan, I believe.
And I think we also, every one of us, we also really liked the people, because it was nice to see the city and to see the school, but it was really also nice to see all of you, and because you are kind of perfect to us, because you are really welcoming, and it was really nice, and it would be kind of hard to leave Poland.
Yeah, so I would like to know what first comes to your mind when you hear Poland, and before you came here, and now that you know, how is it here?
Before going to Poland, when I hear Poland, I thought about vodka. But now I don't know. I see a beautiful country, and with very kindness people.
before to go in Poland, some of my friends say to me, the food is really good, and it's true. And Poland is a simple country, and it's good.
Well, before going in Poland, as Guillaume, the first thing that came to my mind was maybe vodka. But now that I've been in Poland, well, I think about Poznań and the school and the city and the beautiful places and the kindness also.
Well, as my French friends, when I believe to Poland before coming, I think about vodka, but now when I will think about Poland, I think about every meeting, les rencontres, every people we met, and every things we do.
And what is the difference in weather between France and Poland?
In France, the weather is like in United Kingdom, so it's sometimes raining or sometimes we have sunny, but it's very rarely. And in Poland, it's cold, but I love it.
In Poland, it's really cold, but we live in Bretagne. In Bretagne, it's raining usually, so and it's the sun is hardly shining here, but it's okay.
Well, as Julie said, we come from western part of France. It's Brittany, and the weather is much less contrast than here, because here the winter is maybe colder than ours, and I heard that in the summer it was kind of hot also, with maybe 30 degrees. So we have less contrast in the weather, and in winter it's much more rainy, and in the summer it's hot but not that hot also, but with a lot of sun in summer.
Nothing to add.
Okay. And the last question is, do you think France and Poland have something in common?
France and Poland are two beautiful countries, and I think the people in Poland are more kind, because in France the people are less welcoming, and I think Poland is better.
I'm not agree with you, because I think French people are really welcoming, like Polish people. It depends to the person. So
I think we have a lot in common. We have some differences, the way we teach and the weather and things like this, but there are so many things in common, and the way we treat each other, what we are expecting about students, and that everybody is trying its best every day and trying to be kind with one another, and there are so many things in common between our two countries.
Yes. As Jean-Marie said, we have a lot of common because we are a European country, and I believe it's the most important, and it's a target of Erasmus Plus is to meet European students and teachers, and I believe there is just some difference, and we have almost a story commune during the 20th century, so we are almost the same.
Yeah, okay, it was a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you.